So just woke up and I used to have like morning rituals, reading books and meditation, but they happen from time to time. But for this morning I just woke up, grabbed my prepped meal and just started eating it. It was a nice mashed potatoes with some chicken and I enjoyed it. Immediately I went outside to check my car. It made like weird noises, but turns out there was nothing wrong with it. And looking at the outside world, it makes me think sometimes. We don't really see this world a lot. It's the outside world, but we are caged inside our homes and rooms and all of that. I don't know if that's weird to me only, but it's just an observation. I don't really take care of my room as like making it look nice, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because if I can sleep, if I can eat, if I can do what I love to do and the room can stay the same with no new paint and no RGB lightings all around it, then I feel good. It's okay. It doesn't itch me to make my room look nice. And you know, a lot of people are just like me, depending on themselves, so you gotta iron your clothes. It's a first world problem. Yeah, ironing the clothes for the job. And then of course the lifeline. I cannot leave that. If I leave exercising for one day, I don't feel good. I don't really feel good. I feel depressed and I will ruin everybody's day, especially if you're a pain in the ass. Like, I'm gonna ruin your day. So yeah, I have to exercise, like really have to. I enjoy doing my own exercises. Like, you won't find anybody doing the type of exercises that I do. They're very unique in my style. So I put them in and I put them out and I do whatever I want. Well, now it's the time where I exchange my services for value and benefit myself and other people and, you know, collaborate. And this is what the world is all about. If you're not collaborating, if you're not teaming with people, if you're not putting in effort with other people, you're actually not being anything. Everything you use today, everything you enjoy in life was created by a collaborative effort. So yes, you know, some people think that the image of a successful person is always just him. You know, when you search up successful people, it's just that one person, but behind that person, or let's not say behind, aside with that person, is a lot of people that he collaborated with or she collaborated with to become that solo picture in front of the eyes of the public. So be sure to always ask for help and yeah, just have an open and welcome arm and hand for everything. And if I'm gonna speak about my job or my service that I provide right now, I love it. You know, I'm not doing it just because I want to get by, but back in the day when I was a kid, I used to do it for free for myself, you know. But you know, if I can do it and get paid, that's like a double extra love, you know what I mean? You know, to me it's like a dream come true. When I was a kid, I used to admire the people that I'm working with today, and today I'm like side by side with them doing projects and having fun. You know, I get to run, I get to go outside, I get to play characters, and that's fun. But lately I've been doing something called a dopamine detox, you know. Well, it's leaving things that I enjoy. For me, it was going out and eating some snack, or like watching TikTok and YouTube, or watching some movie or series, but it took a lot of my time and it left me drained. I saw a lot of studies about dopamine and how you shouldn't just chase pleasures and you should chase the pain. You know, the pain is like an artist opening a page and drawing, or a content creator grabbing the camera, but it's not that simple. So I just started with absence. I started for the first 2 weeks. I'm on the third week right now, and it's just absence. I don't do as much as I did what I did that brought me a lot of pleasure, and that just makes me sit, sometimes stand in boredom, not doing anything, not knowing what I should do. But at the same time, it's like a relief knowing that this is a time of healing. I am healing of that self that was just dependent on pleasures. And yeah, you know, there's something very nice about this basketball game in the office. You know, you try and try and try and try again, and then eventually you get it in, you score. But what makes you a winner? Is it the score, the ball that got in? Is it the ball? Is it you? Is it you trying? Well, in my opinion, what makes you a winner is just having a goal. If you have a goal, a desire, something you want to achieve, you're already a winner, man, because eventually you're gonna get it in. Alright, back in my room. So this is the place where it's very clear if I am going to win and get what I want or not. You see, just like the basketball, this place right here, my room, is a place where I throw and play new sports. It's like I'm scoring into new goals that I'm trying to do it. And I know eventually I will, because it's either that or I'm dead. So yeah, it's a very tough place. And I think my vitamin D deficiency is playing a big role in my brain fog and depression, but I'm gonna get that fixed and we'll talk about that later. Sometimes success is like a drawing. You start and it's just like very whispery lines and nothing is very clear, and then you go and harden the lines, and success just seems to look bright, and then you go and add details, remove details, get it perfect or not so perfect, but at the end of the day, you get something out. You do something. The image gets clearer, and with a little bit of time and a little bit of love and effort, from nothing, you get a little something, you know what I mean? And I love to customize my clothes, so I got these shoes, and I just kept drawing on them, like this gray and white shoe. Like I did these faces on it, from the side and from the back. Here it is from the side again, like this, and like that, and like that. And this black shoe, I did that twice. Like every week, if I'm gonna wear a shoe, I'm gonna customize it more. So you got this shoe, I got it with the yellow lines and the Bahraini flag in the front. I got it all over. FYI, this shoe is pitch black. Like all the colors on the shoe is mine. I love this shoe so much because the white contrasts, because the white matches with the laces and a lot of white on the shoe. So it's like it's from the factory, but none of the drawings came with the shoe. I did them all. Look at them. Just look at them. I love them. And then we got this shoe. This is my second favorite shoe. It's all black. It's buffy. It's strong. And I gave it these nice, nice colors and nice faces and all that. There we go. Now, and this is a place where I create my music and my art. And I think it's a place where I express more of myself. Sometimes I don't want to make music. Sometimes I just get up and I have an idea. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes I feel like dragging it. But at the end of the day, I do something. You know what I mean? Well, now it's the goodbye. This is like the most perfect ending in life. You end the day and you never know if you're gonna wake up or not. So that forces you to use the whole day as if it was your last day. Like, yes, there are goals, there are desires, and you want to do this, you want to do that, but what is in front of you right now? How do you enjoy to the max, and how do you provide, and how do you live and use the life force within you to the max today, right now? This is the true happiness. This is true satisfaction. This is going back to sleep knowing that it might be your final goodbye to this world. You might not ever wake up again. How are you feeling about yourself when you go back to sleep? If you're feeling good, your mind is filled with those beautiful memories, whether they are real or not. You're just feeling good and happy and satisfied, then you're good. Then you've made it. And we shouldn't take other people for granted also, because they can be with us today and leave us tomorrow. That's why we should always enjoy their company. Always laugh and love with them. Always ask and share and live. Just live this life, you know what I mean? Live with them. They are here for us right now, and we are here for them. So yeah, well, the final word is I just hope to see you again.